Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. My name is Mohamad Hafiz bin Ahmadi. I am from Group 5. Our project title is about rotary parking system. Today we will explain what is rotary parking system. Okay. What is rotary parking system? Rotary parking system is the new invention of smart parking system, which is more easy and useful for people. This rotary parking system will help people to find parking space more easily. The design of the parking is suitable to be built at any space because it uses a small area to place it. The technology that used in the rotary parking system is the latest technology, so every people can enjoy using it. Objective. What is the objective of rotary parking system? First, develop and construct a smart parking prototype with novel features. Second, address the issue of insufficient parking. Third, broaden the use of technology in the future. The scope of project. First, we create a smart parking prototype. Second, we create the design with the materials have chosen. Third, performs demonstration tests on the prototype. The problem definition here. First, it is an impact on society and environment, which is we can see the parking lot that already have used a large area that consume a lot of space needed to build a parking lot. For the rotary parking system, we use a small space to build it. Second, time. Waste more time to find the empty parking space. Third, traffic problem. Hard to find parking space. People always will park their vehicle at the side road, which is illegal and make the traffic flow jams. Fourth, it is about safety. Less safety factor make people more worried about their vehicle at the parking lot. For this rotary parking system business opportunity, we more focus to some business that can we sell the rotary parking system. First, the apartment resident. The safety of the resident vehicle are more guaranteed as the rotary parking system are fully covered by the CCTV that can be seen through phone. So people, resident doesn't need to worry so much about their vehicle because they can see their vehicle condition only using their own phone. Second, shopping malls. It is easy to find own vehicle as the location is informed in the application provided. People does not need to worry if their vehicle if they cannot find their vehicle because using rotary parking system what people can detect their vehicle at which position they already parked. Third, for government buildings, makes the traffic system around more efficient when people does not park their vehicle illegal. So by using this rotary parking system, people easy to find the parking space, so they will not parking their vehicle at the roadside, which can make a traffic jam. Fourth, for airport, vehicle safety is guaranteed and the charge at a low rate for leaving the vehicle for a long time. This can be the people who attend to flight to other country, they can leave their vehicle at the airport without worry, because it is full of CCTV, and the charge uh, every people can afford to pay it. For customer and competitor, which is the requirement that customer need. First, it is a friendly user. Friendly user, it is easy for people to find the car parking that is still empty. Second, the safety product. The rotary parking system is safe to use and harmless as the design is suitable and friendly use. Third, affordable price. This product is affordable to use, so that every people can use it. Like I say, it charged with a low rate, so people every people also can pay it. Fourth, attractive. The design. The design of the product looks premium. And the last, it is save time. So people does not need to waste time for searching car parking that empty for a long time. For competitor, this is the competitor when we make an invention of the rotary parking system. It The first competitor is it increase parking concern across the global. Second, grow in demand for Internet of Things, is IoT based technology. Third, high implementation cost and configuration complexity. And last, rise in investment on building driverless vehicles. That's all for me. Thank you.
Hi, my name IZZATI binti Mohamad SUHAIMI. Metric number B0419-200-20. Design parameter. There are characteristics needed for design parameter. There are three. First one, customer requirement or engineering characteristic. Second one, constraint or relevant standard. The third one, product design specification. First one, customer requirement or engineering characteristic. CR, gather from the customer need to develop the product. And EC, from the product that mentioned in the product specification for the customer to understand the system clearly. They are such as if customer require quick entrance, easy payment, and empty space parking auto detection. So we must include engineering characteristics such as systematic entrance, systematic payment, and warning buzzer beep sound for the auto parking detection. And also if customer require big space of parking spot, less failure and weatherproof, so we must conclude that we must do area of smart parking, and we conclude the probability of failure, and we must do the parking spot resistant waiter. The second one, constraint or relevant standard. There are few constraints in this project, such as limitation of the scope, cost, specific design requirement, vehicle capacity, the environment, and new feature. The product design specification or PDS, the PDS are the longest part to do, and a lot of process need from the idea develop until the product design. These include constraint, product identification, special characteristic, key performance target, key project deadline, physical description, market identification, life cycle target, financial requirement, social, politic and legal requirement, house of quality, and cost estimation.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mohamad Firdaus bin AMIR. I will present about the concept design of the rotary parking system (RPS). A flow of method had to be followed in the design of rotary parking system (RPS), beginning with concept generation, which include a functional structure and a morphological chart, and ending with concept evaluation, which include screening the idea, creating a purge chart, objective tree, and weight decision metric. After that, it will be complete with the final concept. Function structure. Based on the figure, it shown the function structure of rotary parking system (RPS). For the first step, make a parking payment to enter the parking area. Then, park the vehicle on the platform provided. Next, leave the vehicle and put the code on the system provided to park the vehicle. After the code was inserted, the rotary parking system automatically function to pulling the vehicle inside the building. Finally, the mechanism rotates vertically in order to store the car. Morphology chart. Morphology chart is a technique for visualizing and exploring all of the relationship in multi-dimension problem. One of the most important technique in the process of developing a product design is morphology chart. We present many concepts based on specific need that must be met. Morphology chart representing required product part must be referenced in the design idea. The morphology chart illustrates several components that must be considered to produce the most effective and appropriate idea. The morphology chart for this product need to be agreed by each group members to produce the product design, the best product. As shown in the table above, there are below type of solution for each function. Individual concept. As shown in the table, it is individual concept for rotary parking system. We represent three concepts to produce rotary parking system to select the product is the best. Individual concept 1. This concept is made out of a single automated mechanical system that spins perpendicular to the ground. Car parking and retrieval are dependable in this manner. It rotates in a circle motion powered by the reducer, and the transmission device rotate the parking pallet for automobile parking and retrieval. Individual concept 2. This concept is a system meant for parking car in tight space, the leg driveway, thus using the space most effectively in small and middle-sized building. The system operates in a manner similar to the conveyor type chain drive arrangement. It can be installed in underground basement as well as podium level. The operating principle of this concept system, which is use the lift to up and down the car, and lift can be utilized to put the car to cycle. Individual concept 3. This proposal make use of trail system and a vehicle lift to park the vehicle. When a car enter a parking lot, the trail system will drive underneath and elevate using hydraulic, allowing the vehicle tire to sit perfectly in the tire area on the trail system. The trail system will then go to the lift to store the automobile to original parking spot. Concept evaluation. Screen method, absolute criteria. A screen technique is a method for extracting isolate and identifying a set of components in a sample which favors step and little sample modification. Essentially, a screen method is a straightforward assessment and will yes/no result. As a result, all concepts are qualified to execute a realistic project during screening 1. Entering filter 2, concept 2 had some decision or might run into issue during the process, such as the probability of jamming or the safety of or cost of the product. Only concept 1 is qualified to run this project in the final screening. Meanwhile, concept 2 and concept 3 need to improve and revise more in term design. Screening method, relative criteria. As shown a table, this table is a push chart 1. In the first phase of the push chart, we use items that are currently on the market as dentum guideline for our concept. Concept 2 may be excluded based on the chart result, since it is negative rating is larger than the other two concepts. Because concept 1 is the most pluses, it will be chosen a new dentum. Screening method, relative criteria, push chart 2. This table is a push chart 2. Concept 2 can be eliminated in the second phase of the push chart because it has many disadvantages when compared to concept 1 and 3. Both concept 1 and 3 will be selected to weak decision metric for considered as the project final concept. Objective 3, rotary parking system. This table it is objective 3. The objective 3 is a strategy for identifying design criteria that will be used to evaluate a concept. This information is contained in the product design specification. The main design requirements of our project are safety, efficiency, easy of operate, cost, and others. Weight decision metric WDM. As shown a table, it is a weight decision metric. The value we obtain from the computation will be utilized to select the optimum concept of weight factor, score, and assessment. The number of evaluation is computed for each idea based on the level calculations of idea and their corresponding criteria. Of the total rating represented in the table, concept 1 has the highest rating of 6.0, while concept 3 has the lowest rating of 5.44. Concept 1 was chosen as the final concept to be developed. Final concept. This figure is the final concept. After the weight decision metric technique, concept 1 was selected for the final concept. This concept is made of a single automatic mechanical system that rotates perpendicular to the ground. This final concept is safe to use for customers. This concept parking system is a parking device with a circular motion in a vertical plane and is composed of metal structural frame, carrier, drive system, control system, safety and detection system. The motor drive the transmission mechanism by speed reducer and install a storage plant at a certain distance on the traction component the chain. When the motor starts, the plane moves along with a chain to achieve the purpose of accessing the vehicle. This mechanical equipment is designed to provide parking based on pallet circular movement. It is efficient land usage in the area within restrained urban condition. Next, does not require cooperation staff and a low level of breakdown occurrence. The advantage of this concept is stable mechanism performance, easy installation, flexible configuration, convenient vehicle access, short construct period, small floor area, high capacity, light and beautiful. Beautiful appearance, stable operation, low noise, reliable braking, short access time and high automation, easy to operate and maintain.
Product technical specification. There are components needed to fulfill our project of rotary parking system, such as rain roof cover. It's to cover the vehicle from extreme weather. Control system, sprocket, frame to hold the big load. Chain, shaft, pallet. Pallet are usually used as clear location where automobile can park. And fence we do the fence to keep the parking lot from becoming the pedestrian path. Bearing, road, motor, guide rail, column and also Arduino Mega 2560. Materials process tool. Firstly, we need to find all the materials and tools. After that, we identify the process needed, and the component will going through process such as cutting, welding, grinding, drilling, and lastly assembly.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Mohamad UMAR. I'm going to explain about the embodiment design. Basically, in embodiment design, we are going to analysis from the product until how human use this product. First, we have finite element analysis. In finite element analysis, we are carry out some of the part to analyze. So what are the things that we analyze? So each part we are going to analyze about the durability, endurance, and the strength. So next we have project calculation. On the first slide we have dimension of the system and the maximum dimension of car. Next we are going to calculate on mass calculation. So we have M1, which are pellets lower part, is equal to 0.8 kg. M2 is equal to 0.2 kg on the pellet first upper part, and M3 is equal to 0.2 kg on the second upper part. So the total mass on pellet is equal to M1 plus M2 plus M3 is equal to 1.2 kg. So mass on car is equal to 0.25 kg. Mass on the chain plus mass on the triangle is equal to 1.8 kg. So the total numbers of car is equal to 6. So mass total car is equal to 6 times 0.25 is equal to 1.5 kg. Mass total on pellet is equal to 6 times 1.2 is equal to 7.2 kg. So the mass on the system we can get is equal to 10.5 kg. So on the motor calculation, F equal to M times G is equal to 10.5 kg, which is the mass from the system, times 9.8 is equal to 103.005 Newton. So T is equal to F times R equal to 103.005 times 0.16 is equal to 60.5 Newton meter. V is equal to dN over 60. So chain velocity is equal to 0.05 meter per second. So N is equal to 2.98 RPM. P is equal to 2 pi NT over 60 is equal to 60 watt. So P is equal to 60 watt over 746 is equal to 0.08 horsepower. So next on pellet calculation. So on the vehicle specification is equal to 300 mm times 100 mm and times 150 mm. Mass on vehicle is 0.25 kg. So pellet specification is thickness is equal to 10 mm, length is equal to 400 mm, width is equal to 200 mm, height is equal to 400 mm. Mass of vehicle is 0.25 kg. So total load on pellet is equal to weight of the vehicle plus weight of the pellets road is equal to 0.25 times 9.18 plus 0.05 times 9.81 is equal to 2.94 Newton. So on the road calculation, the specification on road is equal to length is 750 mm, diameter is 18 mm, mass of the pellet is 1.2 kg. So the total load on road is equal to weight of vehicle plus weight of pellet, 0.25 times 9.81 plus 1.2 times 9.81. So it is equal to 14.2245 Newton. On the joint calculation, the total load on joint is equal to weight of vehicle plus weight of pellet plus weight of the road divided by 2. So it's equal to 10.06 Newton. On the frame calculation, dimension of the frame is height is equal to 1117 mm, width 500 mm, length 665 mm. So the total load on the frame is equal to weight of vehicle times 6 plus weight of pellet times 6 plus weight of road times 2 plus weight of chain times 2 plus weight of joint times 12 plus weight of motor and miscellaneous. so we can get 211 Newton. Next, we are going to explain about the design for manufacture and assembly. So from the chart we can see all the parts we are combined, and then will be assembly 1, assembly 2 and assembly 3 until it's complete in one system. Next, on failure mode and effects analysis, FMEA. So basically FMEA developed for the early or first prediction on this product. So there on this chart we have 4 columns which are component, function, mode of failure and effect of failure. So the prediction of the FMEA will help engineers to reduce the maintenance costs and make sure everything is safe. And then of course we can conclude that the higher RPM and creep on frame and pallet to overcome this issue, the engineers need to do some daily service or check up the frame and pallets, take precautions such as weld on the crack, paint on the surface properly, or use anti-rust spray to avoid corrosion. On the human factor, we are going to explain about how humans use this product on the technologies, and of course about the ergonomics. So in this chart we can simplify, can know how the system is running. First, drive the car on the pallet, park the car, go to the frame side, push button to lift the car on the upside. After that, when you want to take car back, push on the button down until your car on the ground and take your car. In design detail, so this is our design detail. For the first is about the top view, front view and the side view with the dimensions. So conclusion, in this conclusion we can conclude that multi-level parking management is created and manufactured to minimize space automobile parking and safe system for users to park their cars, as well as to make their life routine easier by preventing them from being stranded in parking buildings while searching for empty parking. This will also argue the client to consider having this product at their facility to make it easier for customers to park. Following the development of the concept, design and the selection of a final idea, the next step in the design process is to create preliminary design for each of the system component. The following aspects are often included in the overview of the preliminary design: the design system fundamental needs and high-level design aspect. That's all. Thank you.